Forget the latest Harper Lee novel or even biography of Steve Jobs. It's these two books that are topping Amazon.com's bestseller list.
They are actually adult coloring books, and they've sold more than 1.6 million copies. We know why kids love to color, but why do adults? Here with an in-depth look is developmental psychologist Dr. Cooper Lawrence. Doctor, welcome back to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Great to see you. So what is it about coloring when you're an adult that works, and why do we love it so much when these are best-selling books?
It's very relaxing. It's the one thing, I mean, this is anti-technology. It's the one thing you can do that is just about you. It's not about your kids. It's not about your job. It is just something that you can do to relax. And there's a great deal of research showing right now that it helps with sleep disorders. If you're somebody that if you have any kind of insomnia, I mean, not the major sleep disorders, but like minor insomnia. Sure. You do this before you go to bed. Just look at this.
So keep a pack of crayons and this book beside your bed, and you're saying we could sleep better?
I'm not even joking. The research says that if you're having trouble sleeping and you need to really disconnect, this is a great way to disconnect.
Who needs a sleeping pill when I got Benny and Smith?
Right. Well, yeah.
I know.
That's true.
So, okay, we understand why kids like to do it, because it's creative and stuff like that.
You guys like it, right?
And I think adults like it because it's a little nostalgic. We know how to do this.
That's right. It's not a challenge for you. The nostalgia part's a big thing. I mean, there's a lot about nostalgia going on in our culture right now. There's, adults are playing kickball. Sure. They're doing things that they used to do when they were kids. This is just another thing that they're doing. But psychologists are really happy about this one because this one, there's no judgment. It's something you can do as an individual. Sure. It's like yoga.
I mean, I know for a fact. I'll sit down with the kids to color at home. I'll look up. They take off after a little while, and I'm still there coloring.
You're still coloring.
And it does relax me.
You want to help me out?
I absolutely love it. And look at that.
But think about that. You're still coloring children's coloring books. They're not challenging. This is more challenging because aside from the intricacy of the actual book,
which it is,
you also have this like a Where's Waldo aspect to it where they tell you how many owls are in there and you can go find things.
Is there something that happens neurologically that in science can be backed up by the actual taking a pencil and coloring or taking a crayon and coloring? You know,
the creative part of your brain that maybe doesn't get used over the course of the day does get worked and does get used. And there actually is some other research with Alzheimer's. It's not empirical research, but it is suggested that using that side of your brain on a regular basis could improve.
You know, look at the millions of books sold. It certainly explains that it's happening.
Absolutely.
I'm having this young man actually fill in on one of these million copy editions. What is different about it, though, is the fact that the work is so intricate. Right. But you know what people like about coloring books? There is no correct answer.
Exactly.
If I want to make the sky orange, I'm going to make the sky orange. If I want to make the leaves purple, that's my prerogative.
That's a big point. I mean, think about the regular course of especially your day. People telling you what you do. How'd you look? Is that tie good? There's so many things.
You've been reading the blogs.
And it's a very good tie. There's so many things over the course of your day that get judged. So this is nice to have just this, that has nothing to do with anything else other than you, your creativity, your moment. You can turn off your brain. This is anti-technology.
Yeah, it's tech down, color up. I mean, and it seems to work. This is incredible. I have to say the kids are doing a great job, and it is okay to color outside the lines, right, Doctor?
And you should. I encourage it. And the other thing is, if you look at the research also on like child play. So if you go to a therapist, with your child, they'll have your child play and draw. So that research talks about how it helps a child. It helps an adult in the exact same way.
I used to get in trouble for doodling when I was
Doodle all you want.
I still do.
Okay, doodle on is what I say.
So you know what? If you're having trouble, if you're just too stressed out and you're having trouble falling asleep, maybe the adult coloring book is for you.
That's my suggestion.
They are #1 and #2 on Amazon right now, and you just gave us the reason, Dr.
Exactly.
Lawrence. Thank you.
Thanks, Cooper.
Thank you.
Good to have you back. All right, and kids, thank you very much. Very nicely done.
Great work.